Today we've got news on Giga Texas, Giga Shanghai, Giga Nevada, Giga Berlin, and of course the earnings call is set to a date. So let's get straight on with it. So first up, the earnings call for Tesla has been set for the 26th of January after close of the markets there, which is about 4:30 in the afternoon. So if we transfer that over to Western Australia time, that is 5 a.m. on the Thursday, the 27th. And for the eastern states, that's about 3 hours later. So 8 a.m. if you're in Sydney and Melbourne. It'll be 7 a.m. in Queensland. I'm looking forward to that. I predict great things from this. So in case you hadn't heard, they're moving Giga Texas. Well, not physically. It was on, let me get this right, Harold Green Road. And the Travis County authorities had a question time around all the local people, and it finally got passed that that road is now going to be changing its name to Tesla Road. So you've got the Tesla head office on Tesla Road in Texas. In addition to that, there's also some news coming out from there that some Model Ys have been details have been given to some dealerships around, and they've got VIN numbers for Model Ys for demos. The talk is that production of the Model Y will start next week. Here's hoping. A couple of news items from Giga Shanghai. Firstly, Tesla is spending $188 million on an expansion of its production capability. So whilst it's chucking out a hell of a lot of vehicles, they're going to increase it to chuck out more. And also figures from the CPCA, which is the China Passenger Car Association. The Tesla Model Y outsold everything in China. For December, that's last month, it sold 40,000 vehicles, outselling everything else. And for the whole year, last year, it was also the best-selling premium SUV in China, beating BMW down into second place. So that's really good news from the Giga Shanghai factory doing so well. Giga Berlin has received a permit. It's a temporary permit to make 2,000 vehicles. They cannot be sold, which is an unfortunate thing, but they can be used for homologation, crash testing, just testing in general. So they can go ahead and make those, which is good news, which means they can start ramping up to get ready for when they get the final permit. There's no news as to when that will happen yet, but it's looking likely towards the end of the month, maybe beginning of February. Some people are talking about the water, but that is not part of the final permit process. So here's fingers crossed that we will get some sort of production happening by February in Giga Berlin. And finally, Giga Nevada. It's making the Tesla Semi. And the word is that 15 Tesla Semis will be delivered to Pepsi by the end of January. And the other interesting thing is that they are currently installing 1.5 megawatt chargers. 1.5 megawatt. The current Gen 3 can dish out 250 kilowatts. So 1.5 megawatts is 6 times the power delivery. And they're not just installing one. There's a few being unpacked and installed. This will help the Tesla semis get charged at a reasonable rate. A lot of people have been going on about you'll never get a truck to do a long haul because it'll take so long to charge them. Well, the long haul Tesla semi will have 500 kilowatt battery to start off with. 1.5 megawatts means that it will charge it virtually from flat to full in around half an hour, maybe just over. Well, seeing as these trucks take a long time to load and unload, that seems pretty reasonable. So let's just keep an eye on that and see how we're going.